Believe it or not, your separation or divorce is not fully completed after you get a final court settlement or signed separation agreement. You must finish a number of tasks to protect your family law rights, even when you have a final agreement or signed separation agreement with your former spouse. Hi, my name is Thomas O'Malley. I'm an experienced family lawyer in Durham Region and the GTA. You should do the following important tasks. You got to make sure they're done very soon after you have a final settlement in your separation or divorce. First, get a copy of your final court settlement or signed separation agreement. Make sure your family lawyer gives you a copy of your final court settlement or fully signed separation agreement for your records. You'll always refer to your final settlement or separation agreement if you have any legal issues with your former spouse in the future. Number 2, transfer real estate ownership. In many cases, one spouse will transfer their interest in the matrimonial home to the other spouse as part of the final settlement of their family law issues. In this situation, you and your former spouse must each meet with a real estate lawyer to sign the appropriate real estate documents to transfer title of your home from one spouse or both spouses to the other spouse in their name alone. Number 3, remove your spouse's name from all joint bank accounts and credit cards. You must make sure you have your spouse's name removed from all joint bank accounts so that your spouse is no longer withdrawing any funds from a joint bank account or using the overdraft protection. Make sure you have your own individual bank accounts. You should actually do this immediately when you know you are getting separated or divorced. Remove your spouse from any credit cards that you were both using. Make sure you have your own credit card that only you can use. Number 4, change your will. You need to make a new will so that your spouse is removed as a beneficiary. Most spouses obviously do not want their former spouse to inherit their property and assets after they have separated or divorced. A new will revokes your previous will. Number 5, your spouse's yearly income tax return and notice of assessment. If you are paying or receiving child support or spousal support, make sure you're getting your former spouse's annual income tax return and notice of assessment. Your final settlement or separation agreement normally requires both spouses to exchange this information on an annual basis when a spouse is paying or receiving any type of support. You need this information to determine whether any child support or spousal support should be increased or decreased. Child support can be changed each year if the payor parent has a change in their annual income. Spousal support is more difficult to change. Speak to your family lawyer about any potential changes to spousal support. Number 6, make sure the correct beneficiary designations are in place. If you have to pay child support or spousal support, you will often have to name your spouse or children as beneficiaries on your life insurance policies as a substitute for support if you pass away, but you still have a support obligation. If you're receiving child support or spousal support from your former spouse, you're entitled to receive annual proof that your former spouse has maintained you and your children as beneficiaries on their life insurance policies. Make sure you get proof or confirmation on an annual basis that the proper life insurance policy designations are in place. Number 7, transfer ownership of vehicles and change car insurance. If a spouse is required to transfer ownership of a vehicle according to the terms of a final agreement or signed separation agreement, make sure this gets done as well. make sure you spend some time with your family lawyer discussing these important issues in your separation or divorce. If you have any questions about your separation, divorce, or family law case, and you'd like our help, there's a few ways to contact our office. You can leave a message on my Facebook Law Office page. That's O'Malley Family Law. Visit my website at www.canadiandivorcelegaldadvice.com or call me directly at 905-434-8837. We would be happy to speak to you. Oh, by the way, did you know you can get great information on how to protect your family law rights with the indispensable family law information advice at my free Facebook group? Go to Facebook, go to the top search bar on Facebook, and put in Durham Region Separation and Divorce Legal Support Group in the top search bar. You'll find the group. Enjoy. Thanks for watching this video. Make it a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.